All right, and we're back with some Path of Exile. So this is gonna be basically just an explanation for like the past week or so about what I've been doing and what you can expect in the future. Because I've been gone for a lot longer than I intended. So firstly, like what led us here? Why am I on Path of Exile instead of Throne and Liberty? The main thing with that was that I had fully intended to stream the tier two dungeons, right? And I tried them day of release, and I fucking hated them. I really did not like the tier two dungeons. So I decided I'd try like a few practice runs, before the boys came out for it. But in the end, I was like, I'm just gonna wait for them. And in the process of waiting for them, they ended up being busy in real life, with all that stuff. So I just ended up waiting for a few days, just doing nothing. And what would happen to be creeping up to the top of Steam download or Steam charts, other than Path of Exile 2, which I'd heard a lot of good things about, but I tried it on back when I was still like a console peasant, and did not really like it that much. I bounced off before I even finished Act 1, actually. Out of 10 acts. So when this time I came back with like a guide and like all sorts of shit. Downloaded like Path of Building. I went full balls with this basically. And the PC version I've been liking a lot better than the console version. So much so that I've kind of lost sleep a lot this past few weeks just playing this game. And it's kind of consumed like everything that I've been doing. So I figured what better way to kind of compensate for that than to stream Path of Exile 2 when it comes out here in now a few hours. I'm probably going to be streaming that tomorrow. Well, not probably. I'm definitely going to be streaming that tomorrow. And that's going to be the first thing that's going to be in the future, basically. It's just a lot of Path of Exile 2. I might stream some more Path of Exile 1. As you can see, I've put a decent amount of time into this character. But yeah, that's the immediate plan. As for other things that have been kind of put on hiatus, Wukong, I'd planned to do a third playthrough, and I still do, but I'm definitely going to be waiting for the DLC to come out. I've heard there's going to be a lot of it, so I'm pretty excited for that, and it's going to give me a nice excuse to go back to that for the third playthrough. So that's pending DLC in the works. Satisfactory is sadly just kind of in limbo, because I don't really host that one. That was Shammy, so he's got the whole world and everything. I can't just like go and work on it, and he's really busy with IRL shit right now as well. So maybe at some point we will continue that. Barring any of that, I'm gonna probably be doing a solo playthrough of that as well. But it's probably gonna be pretty heavily edited, considering if you thought there was a lot of dead air in the co-op playthrough, you should watch me silently conceptualize a manifold for 30 minutes or whatever. Now for Elden Ring, that kind of kicked my ass so hard I lost pretty much every want to play that game. Basically I'm just a walking skill issue in that DLC. But I have been reconceptualizing my build. I've got an idea for a weapon I want to switch to, and then another boss I want to take out, because that Twin Moon Knight Renala or whatever, she Yeah, she is just a little bit too good for me. I'm not quite that busted. Let's see this. Ooh. So anybody who didn't watch the stream before I started posting the VODs probably doesn't know that I was also playing Ocho, which was a really good roguelike. Really liked that game. I'm probably gonna be resetting that and doing a new playthrough from the beginning. I don't know, both of those seem kind of meh. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing Ocho for sure in the future, and also I picked up Balatra, you know, to smoke a variety of virtual crack. So I'm gonna be doing some of that as well in the future. Gonna probably start a new playthrough on that too. I intended to stream that and ended up playing it solo, just way too much. In addition to all that, with everything that's coming out right now, Marvel Rivals is coming out as well, and I intended to do some of that. So considering how in the Path of Exile I've been, that's probably going to take a back seat for a little bit. I am going to be, you know, playing some of that at some point, though, for sure. It looks really good, honestly. So there's a pretty packed game schedule kind of ahead, honestly, and it doesn't help that I've been lacking recently with the videos. But yeah, hopefully that explains some things about what's been happening. It's mostly just been my Path of Exile addiction just consuming me. This game is crazy good. Just way better than I ever could have anticipated being somebody who gave up on Act 1. It's just a lot, you know, to get through. But using a guide really did help. Like, most of this, in fact, I think my entire skill tree is just, like, following a guide pretty much to the letter, but it really helped me see, like, what kind of stats my character actually needs that are going to benefit it, you know? And I never really ran into too many walls. I mean, like, I just started this, like, about a week ago, and I'm already doing T16 maps on, like, my first character, which I feel is pretty good. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be some, like, Path of Exile veterans who just, like, think it's, you know, trash, and then I still lose my cursor and all this shit, even with the recolored cursor. Just because I get so many minions out at once. That's probably more of a build problem, though. But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to recently, and what's going to happen in the future. That Path of Exile 2 stream, it's gonna be either tomorrow or late tonight, depending on how much sleep I can actually, you know, manage to make myself get. I might be just too impatient, and we might just do a late night stream, honestly. But either way, hope you all have an amazing day, and other than that, peace. I'll see y'all tomorrow for sure.